The vast, deep, and mysterious ocean has always been nature's most magnificent masterpiece, but hidden behind the tranquil beauty of misty horizons or the white rolling waves lies a relentless struggle for survival and hard work.
Ready on the ropes. Let it go now. Clear the stern.
Welcome to this unvarnished and authentic documentary about the ocean hunters. This is not a sightseeing tour, but a journey that reveals the harshness, hardship, and epic nature of the lives of fishermen on commercial fishing vessels adrift in the open sea. We will step onto a cramped, slippery deck where the blue of the plastic floor and the vibrant red of the hull intertwine with the rust of time and machinery.
Ábrelo, ábrelo. Qué buena pesca.
There, sun-tanned men with bulging muscles and callous hands are writing their own stories of survival. These film clips will take us through a range of emotions, from the tranquil solitude of a small boat in the endless ocean to the frantic, intense pace of pulling up a massive net. Let's breathe in the thick, salty air, the pungent smell of fish, and the heat of the engine to understand the true value of the fresh seafood on our dinner tables.
Keep it moving. Almost done with this batch. How many more do we have left?
The journey begins with the deafening sounds of machinery. In the center of the deck are colossal mechanical winches, towering like monstrous red-painted iron structures, their paint peeling and rusted.
Watch out for the big ones. Almost done with this pile. Toss the prawns here, quickly. Need more reds in this basket, move it. Careful, the deck is rocking. Bring that basket over here. Careful, it's heavy. We need more space for the shrimp.
Thousands of coiled ropes of rough coconut fiber and turquoise nylon cords are tightly wound around them. Pulling the nets is never easy. We witness the fishermen, regardless of the scorching sun or the pitch-black night, straining, their feet pressed against the sides of the ship. They lean back, using their entire body weight as a lever to resist the terrifying weight of the sea. Every inch of the pale green or vibrant orange net pulled up is a combination of the mindless power of the winches and the sweat and strength of the men. The nets are soaked, dripping water onto the frothy, white-tinged surface of the sea. The scene of people working together to pull in the nets, shaking off seaweed and mud, not only depicts the hardship but also shows the discipline and team spirit that is truly epic. Seawater splashes everywhere, the deck bobs constantly, but bare feet and worn rubber shoes still cling tightly to the deck. The most exhilarating moment on the ship is when the giant teardrop-shaped net bag is hoisted into the air. When the net's lid opens, a literal rain of seafood pours down onto the deck. The scene is a chaotic yet overwhelming visual spectacle. Tens of thousands of marine creatures pile on top of each other, forming dense mounds. Our eyes catch the shimmering silver of the small fish, the pale pink of the scad, the red of the shrimp, and sometimes the bizarre appearance of rare creatures from the deep sea. A slimy octopus with its tentacles wriggling, a strangely patterned spider crab raising its sharp claws, or pufferfish with their swollen, spiny bodies. As soon as the nets are cast, the sorting battle begins. Dozens of industrial plastic baskets with woven holes in a dazzling array of colors bright red, lemon yellow, orange, blue are laid out all over the wet deck. Fishermen squat or sit on the sticky, slimy floor, their hands moving swiftly, scooping and throwing each type of seafood into the correct basket.
the winch, keep the tension. Bringing it in slowly, almost there.
Keep it steady, bring it in now. Look at the size of that hole.
Their hand movements are so fast that they create blurry streaks. The contrast between the vibrant colors of the plastic baskets, the shimmering scales of the fish, and the dark, tan skin of the fisherman creates a vivid, abundant, yet also stressful and exhausting picture of labor. They must work continuously in that chaotic space until the deck is spotless, ready for the next net. After hours of exhausting labor, the film takes us into the most secluded area of the ship, the galley. From a vast open space overlooking the open sea, the frame suddenly narrows to corners of plywood walls painted in a bright turquoise color but stained with dirt and moss. The fisherman's daily life unfolds in a cramped, suffocating, and deprived environment. The floor is covered with rough straw mats, and scattered torn spice packets lie haphazardly. But it is in this wretched space that life shines brightest through the meals. We see large, sinewy hands carefully peeling the outer layers of shallots, swiftly digging potatoes, or stripping the tender green leaves of vegetables. A black, rusty cast iron pan sits on a makeshift mini gas stove, bubbling with oil. Freshly caught fish, marinated in a rich reddish-orange spice powder, are tossed into the pan, sizzling and emitting a hazy,
Master, get the big ones over here. We need more baskets on the left. Keep it moving, we're almost done.
enticing smoke. Beside it is a huge aluminum pot where kilograms of potatoes, green beans, tomatoes, and curry sauce are being stirred continuously by a strong arm wielding a shovel. Their meal is a rustic combination, yet it contains immense energy. The scene of their eating truly touches the viewer's heart. The meal takes place right on the wet deck of the ship. Or even while sitting with knees drawn up on the rough, thorny fishing nets that have just been pulled up. Each person has a large aluminum tray overflowing with white rice, covered in a rich, golden curry sauce. No tables or chairs, no fancy bowls or chopsticks. They use their bare, dirty hands to roll and scoop large handfuls of rice into their mouths, chewing hastily and greedily, amidst the chaotic mess of garbage and equipment. The silence of the men eating intently was the clearest evidence of their hunger and exhaustion. They ate to survive, to continue their battle against the sea. As the sun sets, night descends upon the ocean, bringing with it a thick, silent blackness. The only light comes from the flickering searchlights on the ship, cutting through the gloom and casting shadows of the fishermen who continue their sleepless shifts. The ship still cuts through the waves, its propeller roaring, creating swirling trails of white foam at the stern like a solitary streak of light in the void. This is also when the refrigeration and preservation process is accelerated. As the film concludes, what remains in us is not only the awe-inspiring abundance of the ocean's bounty, but also a profound respect and admiration for the extraordinary efforts of these seafaring fishermen.